Welcome learners to the session on basics of artificial intelligence. Myself, Dr. A. Murli M. Rao, the Director of Computer Division of Indira Gandhi National Open University, New Delhi. This session precisely on artificial intelligence, its basics, various technologies used in artificial intelligence, various application areas of it, issues and challenges, followed by the concluding remarks. Learners, we all know that today's buzzword is artificial intelligence. But when some 3 or 4 decades back, really it is a strange word to know that that time artificial intelligence means that to make the computers or machines to think like human being. Even 30, 40 years back, really it is a strange word how artificial intelligence be generated and to the systems and how systems will think like a human being. It was really surprising word that time, but now learners, we have been using and seeing the fruits of artificial intelligence in various corners of our life, even in society. Correct? Let's talk about artificial intelligence. So it is, just see that it is the branch of computer science to make computers to think like humans. As I told you that when 30, 40 years back, when we heard that there is a artificial intelligence where it will make computer to think like a human being, till it was strange, but now the day has come and we are all seeing and witnessing to use and adopt the applications of artificial intelligence. So, in a nutshell, we can say that artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science to make computers to think like a human. Is the simulation of human intelligence processes by machines, especially computer systems, is a collection of algorithms that imitate human reasoning and behavior. Just underline it, is a collection of algorithms that imitate human reasoning and behavior. The goal is to create technology that allows computers or machines to function in an intelligent manner. AI is not about recreating the human brain, but building a system that acts like a human. So, once these are some of the crispy points to know about artificial intelligence. Learners, see that what is the objective? Objective is that to create expert systems or what? To exhibit intelligent behavior, to learn, to demonstrate, to explain and to advise the users. The other objective is that to implement human intelligence in machines, that is creating systems that understand, think, learn and behave like human beings or humans. See, learners, what contributes to AI? See, AI is not a single branch of computer science, not pertains to a single domain or a single subject. So, artificial intelligence comprises or various combination of various disciplines. Computer science, psychology, neuroscience, biology, mathematics, sociology, philosophy, these are all some of the core subject areas through which the artificial intelligence will be generated or be built. Once again, what contributes to AI is that is not a single AI cannot be generated or built through one subject. It is of multiple subjects like computer science, psychology, neuroscience, biology, mathematics, sociology and philosophy. Now, when we talk about AI, that is artificial intelligence, we should know something about machine intelligence too. Without machine intelligence, there is no artificial intelligence. So, the machine intelligence is nothing but the prerequisite before evolve artificial intelligence. So, machine intelligence is the ability of a system to calculate, to reason, to pursue relationships and analogies, learn from experience, to store and retrieve information from memory, to solve problems, to comprehend complex ideas, to use natural language fluently, classify, generalize, and adapt to new situations. So, this machine intelligence and artificial intelligence, these two are correlated. So, one after the other. So, the machine intelligence is the outcome of machine intelligence is moved towards the artificial intelligence. Learners say, what is intelligence composed of? Intelligence is from linguistic intelligence, problem solving, perception, learning, reasoning. So these are all combined together. Then the intelligence comes out. That is the intelligence composed of through linguistic intelligence, problem solving, perception, learning, and reasoning. How AI learns? See, thing is that if it is a human has a thinking capability depending on the situation, to react depending on the situation. But when we talk about artificial intelligence, so it cannot react by itself. So for that, how the artificial intelligence learns? So in general, AI means the analytics, problem solving and automation based on data, knowledge and experience through learning, reasoning and self-correction. So, how AI learns means that, so it is through learning, through reasoning, through self-correction from what? Based on the data available, the knowledge and experience then. So, in general, AI means the analytics, problem solving and automation based on data, knowledge and experience through learning, reasoning and self-correction. Machine learning is based on statistical data that is generated by humans or a system and has the same effect as a memory or experience for humans. In order to train the artificial intelligence, it requires specific and structured data, otherwise it cannot learn anything. Why? Because the main objective behind AI is that to make the machines or a computer to think like human beings. So for that, the systems required data to generate the knowledge. So for that, data should be in a structured and specific manner. Then only it will learn and train the artificial intelligence. Otherwise, it cannot learn anything. Now, learners, another question here is that is AI independent or dependent? Really, it is a big question mark and a big debatable issue. Is AI independent or dependent? I do agree that it is mostly dependent, but in some extent it is independent. But in a overall, AI is not independent. So human is capable of abstract thinking and able to figure out a solution to almost any situation or a problem it encounters. As I told you that when a human is there, he is capable of thinking, independent thinking, depending on and figure out a solution to almost any situation or a problem when he or she encounters. But for a machine learning algorithm, it's impossible to do this because it depends on some algorithms. Algorithm depends on a data, then its analysis and many things more. So AI algorithm is completely dependent on its designing and will take some time until it will be able to think on its own, that is learning. So in this scenario, AI is not independent. It is dependent on its designing, how good it's designing and how will take some time. It will take some time. It will be able to think on its own for learning. AI is just a set of algorithms that are capable of doing discrete operations much faster than a human. That is, that we all agree that so it is a capable of doing discrete operations much faster than human. For example, we all know learners, we all know the experience of using calculators, correct, to the basic maths for some time, and because they are able to make computations much faster than humans. So in this way, still we can also compare, but of course it has, because of the many more features, it is above than a calculator. So this does not necessarily mean that AI is smarter or wiser than humans and independent. Of course, for to do repetitive things, then AI is much better, faster than humans. But it doesn't mean that it cannot think like humans and how independently human thinks and reacts. Learners just see that some of the technologies or techniques being used are being helpful to build AI. AI technologies used in machine learning, automation, machine vision, natural language processing, intelligent robotics, gaming, artificial neural networks, expert systems, self-driving cars, and many more. Nowadays, you know that very sophisticated algorithms are there, and so these techniques are the technology learning the data. That's why the technologies being our AI based approach is being used in almost all areas. Some of the areas just I listed out that this technology used in machine learning, automation, machine vision, natural language processing, intelligent robotics, gaming, artificial neural network, expert system, self-driving cars, and many more. Of course, learners a algorithm, but it is a purely technical. But just for a sake of knowing, just I listed out some of the algorithms being used, the algorithms being used to in AI classification algorithms like because as I told you that a set of algorithms being used to build knowledge or build intelligence artificially. So the algorithms are like classification algorithms, regression algorithms, clustering algorithms, search algorithms, and many more. These are all some of the prominent algorithms which comes under known as the AI algorithm. It doesn't mean that one algorithm is for that, but every algorithm has its own specific purpose where ultimately to build knowledge or to build intelligence artificially. Learners know some of the application areas of artificial intelligence. So there are enormous number of applications of AI, but some of the we listed out here is that gaming. AI plays crucial role in strategic games such as chess, poker, TikTok, Tue, etc., where machine can think of large number of possible positions based on heuristic knowledge. I think long back even the chess game is available in the market, and where it runs, it works or it executes based on some application of AI. So gaming is one of the prominent applications of AI. Natural language processing is another application. It is possible to interact with the computer that understand natural language spoken by human. Really, it is a very good prominent application areas of AI, natural language processing. How human think, how human talk, and it will understand naturally like a human. So similarly, once a human is talk, then the AI will record and understand and respond. And another application areas of AI is the expert systems. So there are some more applications which integrate machine software and special information to impart reasoning and advising. They provide explanation and advice to the users. Mostly the expert systems used in some kind of decision making, where some generally used in HRMS, that is a human resources development, or for high end managing directors or our administrators. So the expert systems are very much useful for a decision making. And even speech recognition, hand writing recognition, intelligent robotic, these are all some of the application areas of the artificial intelligence. When you talk about speech recognition, some intelligent systems are capable of hearing and comprehending the language in terms of sentences and their meanings while human talks to it. It can handle different accents, slang, words, noise in the background, change in humans' noise due to cold, etc. When you talk about handwriting recognition, the handwriting recognition software reads the text written on paper by a pen or on screen by a stylus. It can recognize the shapes of letters and convert it into editable text. And learners, intelligent robots, so are able to perform the task given by a human. They have sensors to detect physical data from the real world, such as light, heat, temperature, movement, sound, bump, and pressure. So nowadays, even in near future, we are able to experience and use of intelligent robots, even not only in industries, even in our houses or residence too. And another application areas of AI is a vision systems. The systems understand, interpret, and comprehend visual input on computer. For example, a spying aeroplane takes photographs which are used to figure out spatial information or a map of areas. Doctors use clinical expert system to diagnose a patient. Police use computer software that can recognize the face of a criminal with the stored portrait made by forensic artists. So these are all some of the application areas, but not limited to. And some more are used in healthcare, business, education, financial banking, manufacturing, controlling of IoT devices, self-driving cars, as I told you, traffic management, customer service, and many more. And some AI virtual assistants like Amazon Alexa, Siri, Cortana, and now recently learners we all know about ChatGPT, which is really a buzzword nowadays about to hear about the ChatGPT. Hope learners you also have some experience of ChatGPT. I will bit highlight on ChatGPT because it is at present newly introduced. It is ChatGPT is it's a generative pre-trained transformer. Is an artificial intelligence chatbot developed by OpenAI company and released in the year November 2022. It is a chatbot. I think learners we're all seeing that nowadays. Whenever any web portal, if you see that when you open the website, suddenly some chatbot comes that hi, I am so and so, may I help you? When you say something, then it will react, say something, react, and like that. So, but it is more than a chatbot, but it is a but more than what we have been experiencing. But now chatbot, I also learners had some kind of experience. I use the chatbot also for specific purposes. See, for example, it is interacts with us in natural language. Even if you if you ask for some computer code for some problem solving, it generates the code. If you ask for a some kind of report on a particular topic, it generates report and so on and so forth. Learners in recently also in the news, it came that so the chat GPT, it is built on top of the AI OpenAI GPT 3.0. Before now, present chat GPT is a version number 4, but it is advanced version of GPT 3.5. So it is and GPT-4 families of language, large language models. See means that when you talk something about this, you know that 100 trillion of parameters being used with the this chat GPT. So that's why any domain, if you ask, then it is able to respond to you and give. But see that when now present it is a ChatGPT 4, but when compared to GPT 3.5 version, is a far better. Means that the false negatives are less. It means that accuracy is as good as reaching towards maybe more than a 99%. See, for example, the Google Translator for translating one language to other, say suppose English to Hindi. In earlier versions of translating software, there are, the accuracy is not that much, but if you see nowadays, the accuracy is as good as like that. So similarly, ChatGPT is also now learning and training the data and coming up with as accurate as possible. ChatGPT uses natural language processing to create human-like conversational dialogue. It fine-tuned using both supervised and reinforcement learning techniques. So this is very precise about ChatGPT. Learners, you can also have the experience of ChatGPT. At least know that how it works. And all others, but really it is going to be a good in even in the near future. Maybe a new next version still be more efficient or more accurate even than the GPT-4. So because development is it is a continuous process towards its efficiency. For example, learners, see, now we are talking about what is that? This is right now, we're talking about mobile network 5G. Now, in a 5G, for example, if you see that it is almost its latency is less than millisecond, it is 0. But when comparing with 4G, 5G is far better. And when comparing 4G with 3G, 4G is far better. It means that development is a continuous process towards to reach objective with as less time as possible and perform the task with as accuracy as possible. Like that, ChatGPT 4 is at present the latest version, which is at most as accurate as like that. And learners, if you talk about any technology, there are some issues and challenges too. AI systems through automation will replace humans, resulting in unemployment. Experts predict that robots will do more human jobs in near future. Invasion of human privacy and moral issues. Another important threat to humankind is that invasion of human privacy and moral issues, dependency on machines, lack of emotional intelligence, autonomous weapons, social manipulation. These are all some of the issues and threats being faced by the humans with the AI. AI security and ethical concerns also, potential risk for abuse of AI tools. Hackers will use sophisticated machine learning tools and techniques to gain access to sensitive systems, autonomous vehicles and others, and complicate the issue of security beyond its current state. When we talk about the positive side, but when we talk about the other side of the coin, like there are many issues and challenges too. But of course, these are all things to be considered, taken into consideration while using these artificial intelligence tools or techniques. And AI, it's way forward. So the first wave is that symbolic artificial intelligence, that is expert system, fuzzy logic. But second wave is data-driven machine learning, like artificial neural network, deep learning, inspired by nature, that is evolutionary training method, making sense of the world, like identifying the language, images, and sounds. Imagination of and creativity, producing language, image, and sound, and all about data mining and big data. These are all in the second wave of AI. But still, if you see that the future waves towards AI, brain emulation and artificial consciousness, evolving artificial super intelligence, robotic artificial intelligence, contextual artificial intelligence, interact and respond like a human. These are all even the future waves towards human. And research areas in artificial intelligence are some learners research some of the areas one can work, that an expert system, neural network, robotics, fuzzy logic, natural language processing. These are all some of the areas in AI where research can already lot of work, research work has been done, but still there is a lot of scope to continue research in these areas. And one more, learners, there is a, just I will give, this slide gives that what is AI versus machine learning versus deep learning. These are all similar words or similar concept, but there is a slightly different. AI is a concern with imparting human intelligence to machines, focuses on the development of intelligent machines that can think and act like humans. But when you talk about machine learning, it is concerned with giving machines the ability to learn by training algorithms on a huge amount of data. It makes use of algorithms and statistical models to perform a task without needing explicit instructions. When you talk about deep learning, is an approach to machine learning focuses on learning data representations rather than on task-specific algorithms. Make use of deep neural networks which are inspired by the structure and fusion of the human brain. And learners, I will conclude the today's session like, AI definitely is an opportunity to human or a society in respect of creation of a jobs in AI and creativity to gives us predictability and productivity, that is allowing for repetitive and physical tasks to be replaced for a faster, lower cost solution. But AI is going to have issues and threats to humans in future in respect of security and privacy, employment, ethical concerns, abuse of AI tools. But of course, technology is meant to be used by humans, but not vice versa. Learners, I would like to give a message that when we talk about more about AI, but of course, enjoy the life naturally, use the AI wherever it is needed, what extent it is required, up to that can be used, not for everything. That's why the message I would like to give is that enjoy life naturally. So learners, I hope that this talk might have enlightened you to know something about what is artificial intelligence and its various basics, followed by what are various tools and technologies being used, and what are various application areas, and some of the issues and threats with the AI, followed by a concluding message. Learners, I will close the session at this stage. Thanks for listening.